Hi guys, in this video I'm going to walk you through the 5 virtual boards that I use in my virtual classes. The first virtual board is the Google Canvas apps Chrome. So you just go to the Google search engine, type the Google Canvas app, and then it will direct you to this main page. So to start with, you just need to click the new drawing here, and the writing tools will appear. So this is the palette of different colors, so you can choose any colors here or you can customize it. So these are the writing tools: pencil, pen, markers, chalk, and eraser. Usually before I begin my class, I change the background color. So you just go to the box in the upper right corner here, click that one, then click the background. So you can choose any colors from here. So I usually use green, just like a green board, and then I will choose a writing tool. Usually I use the marker, and then I will write here. So if you are not satisfied with the color, just change the color, go to palette and change it. And then if you want the brush thicker, just go to the size here, change the size of the brush, just drag the slider to the right to make it thicker, or just drag it to the left to make it thinner. So let's say I want to make it thicker, so just use this one. So this is the feature of this board. So if you want to erase your board, just click the eraser, or you can just click the undo and the redo button here. Now another thing is, if you go to the new from image, it will direct you to the file, to your list of file or your file. Just click the pictures or the diagram that you want to, and it will appear to this board. Now the thing is, in the Google Canvas app, your students cannot work with you at the real time. So this just it works like an ordinary whiteboard or green board. So your students can't see this board unless you go back to your Hangout Meet and share the screen or window to your student. So you have to share the screen or your window for your students can see whatever you are doing on the board. Now for example, you want them to identify this part. You just need to use the marker or a pointer and then show this part, and then ask them what is this part, and then you annotate it. So you can write on the board. But the thing here is, you are just bound to like work on this small board here. If you write beyond this board, you cannot write anything, so you just work on this part. Then if you want to save the image, you just go to the 3 dots here, save as image or send feedback. If you forgot to do that, don't worry. If you go back to gallery, it will be automatically saved. So these are the features of the Google Canvas app.chrome. The second board that you can use is the NotebookCast. So just type in the Google search NotebookCast without space, and then click create whiteboard, and then it will go to this window. You need to choose the board size: iPad portrait or landscape orientation, Galaxy Note 2014 portrait or Galaxy orientation, or 1200 by 600 pixels, or 800 by 400 pixels, or the custom size. So I will use the custom size. And then title, for example, your title is, let's say, the force, and then write description, types of forces, and then click create. It will open to the window. Since I choose the customized size whiteboard, here there's only 320 by 200. You can drag this and make it bigger, or you can drag it all the way and choose the whole board and then save. And then wait for a while, it will open up. So then to use the tools, you just need to click the three lines on the upper left side. Click this one, so it shows up the different tools. You have here the pencil, the line width, text, the shapes, color, the chat, the file management, the invite to board, and board setting, and then if you want to close the board. So let's start with the pencil. So in pencil, if you click that one, you can see undo, eraser, pointer, or a paper. If you want to change your background, let's say you want to choose the graphing paper with a big graph, a small graphing paper, a line graph, or a blank paper. So I will choose the big graphing paper. Now you can choose also the line width. You can choose thin, medium, or thick. I want the thick one. And then to write your instruction, you can use the pencil or write by writing it, or use the text. Click the text here and then click it, the text box will appear. You can write the instruction like make a line graph. And then don't forget to click the tick sign to confirm, and it will appear here. So next one is the shapes. In order for them to make a line graph, they need a line, and then click the line, draw a vertical line. Again, don't forget to confirm. Next, another line horizontally. Again, don't forget to confirm. So you can also draw a square shape. Confirm, a circle, and then confirm. So these are all about shapes. Now you can also change the colors of your pen. You can use a red one. Let's say I want to use the red and draw a circle here. Okay, if you don't confirm it, if you go to other side or click your mouse, that shape will disappear. Now here is the chat. If you want to chat or give information to your kids or talk to your kids using the chat box, you can use this one and send the message. Here is the file management. You can click here, the images or the board captures. This one, the good thing with the NotebookCast is very interactive because the students can join in your class without using your Hangout Meet. So you just need to click invite to board, and then you can copy and paste the URL or the code and send it in the Hangout Meet. Just paste it in the Hangout Meet chat box, or you can go to the Google Classroom and send a message to your students or announcement and attach the URL or the code. So that's the good thing with this. It's very interactive, and then the students can also see your work at the real time. If they want to answer it, you can also see their work at the real time. So that's a good thing with the NotebookCast. It's very interactive. Now this one is the board setting. You can disable the pencil, clear the board, or clear the images. If I want to clear the board, confirm, then everything is gone. If you want to close the board, just click this X, confirm, and it will go to your board. So here are the things that you can see. If you did a lot of boards or classwork using this board, it will be automatically saved here. You have the title, the description, the date, the activities, and the details. You can also delete this one. You can display 10 records per page, 25, 50, until 100 records per page. If you want to create a new board, just click this one. And then if you want to go to your dashboard, just click the dashboard here, and it will go to your dashboard. So these are the features of the NotebookCast. Another virtual board that you can use in your class is the whiteboard.fi, free online whiteboard for teachers and classroom. One good thing with whiteboard.fi, you don't have to register or log in, so you can open it instantly. So let's jump to the features of the whiteboard.fi. Here there are tools, join class for your students. So ask them to join the class, just click this one, and then ask them to enter the room code or give the room code, and then they can join your class. To create new class, you just need to click this one and then type the class name or your name, and then in the settings, just click the settings here, enable waiting room lobby, enable image upload for students, for simple mode for students, enable slow mode for students, and then create a new class. So it will direct you to that page. So in order for your students to access this class, you just give them the URL or the code. There are two things here: your students class board and your whiteboard. So in the students class board, you can see their answers or their workings or the workings in the class board, and then your whiteboard, the teacher's whiteboard, your students can only see their whiteboard and the teacher's whiteboard. So here are the features: the pencil or the free drawing mode, the eraser, text, and the different shapes here. You can draw lines and arrows, triangle, rectangle, circle, polygons. So if, for example, you want to draw a triangle, you just click the triangle. You can also change the color by choosing the different colors here in the color options. Let's say you want to use blue, and then you draw a triangle like that. And then here you can erase this by using an eraser, but it will take you time. Here the eraser, that one is the text, or you can use the clear whiteboard here. So it's better to use the clear whiteboard, so it automatically clear the whiteboard. Now you can also insert an image. Just click this one, it will direct to your file. If you want to insert a circulatory image, let's say, open, and then it will appear to your whiteboard. One good thing with the whiteboard is it is very interactive, which means your students can collaborate with you. You don't have to share your screen to your students. They can see whatever is in your whiteboard. So for example, this one, you put a diagram or the picture of the circulatory system, your students can directly see this picture in their whiteboard. So if you ask them to name this part, let's say you ask them to name this part. Okay, draw a line or a circle and ask them to name this part. I'll change the color because I can't see the color here. And then you can also change the thickness by dragging the slider here. If you want your line thicker, just drag this, or thinner, just drag to the left. So let's say this one, I want them to label this part. Okay, and I will point this out, and then they will write their answer in their whiteboard. Once they write their answer in the whiteboard, I'll just go to their class and I can see their answer in here once they uploaded their answer here. Okay, so those are the features. And then clear the board. You can also upload or insert a background image if you have. In here, you can also change your whiteboard. For example, just click the actions. You want them to make a graph or use a small grid graph, just click that one, so you can change your board here. And then if you want to use the large grid, just click the large grid, and then it will open up to this one. Now another thing with this whiteboard is the students can only see their own whiteboard and the teacher's whiteboard. Once you finish the whiteboard and click the close, everything will be deleted. So if you don't close the whiteboard, it will expire automatically. So let's close the whiteboard, close room, click this one, and then so everything is closed and whiteboard erased. Then you can go to main page. Just click the main page. Now you can see here latest releases May 27th. So there's a notification. Once you click the notification, you can see your current the one that you did a while ago in the whiteboard. You can save all the whiteboard as PDF as well. Just click this one. So these are the features of the whiteboard.fi. Another virtual board that you can use to your students in your virtual classes is the whiteboard. So just find it in the Google search engine and it will open to this window. Then click the Start Drawing Now. Then it will redirect you to another window, and this is the main page of the whiteboard. There's a lot of things written in the whiteboard, but don't worry, you just need to clear out the space by clicking the eraser here. Clear all, and then it will give you an empty space. The writing tool is on the upper right corner. You just need to click this one and it will show you to different options here, and then this is the eraser, then add sticky note. On the upper left corner there are some informations like create new board, save board, my board, invite people, share to view. If you want to insert an image, you just click this one, or you can just directly drag and drop the image on the whiteboard. If you want to save your work, just click the export as, and it will save as PDF or in other settings. Now, if you're going to draw something here, like for example, I'm drawing an animal cell, your students can see this right away in a real time. And if you ask the students to annotate this picture here or the diagram, you can see that your students are working right away. Now, if this space is not enough for you, you can just click this part here and then move the diagram to the left, and it will give you an empty space that you can write on. If you need the previous diagram, you just need to drag the picture and move it at the center. So these are all the features of the whiteboard. Another virtual board that you can use in your virtual classes is the Google Jamboard. So I am already on the main page of the Google Jamboard, and it looks so simple, but here are the different tools that you can use in the Google Jamboard. If you click this one, it will show you the different writing tools. You have here the pen, marker, highlighter, and the brush, and there are also different color options. This one is an eraser, a pointer, a sticky note, and then if you want to add an image, you just need to click this one, and then the laser. You can choose the background also if you want the clear background, just like what I have now, or a dotted background, a line background, a grid background, a darker grid background, the blue and black background. So let's try to use the white background. So if you write something here, so let's choose the highlighter, then I'll choose the red color. If I write something here, 5 times 5, while I'm writing this, my students can see what is on the board. So that's the good thing of the Google Jamboard. You don't have to show your screen or share your screen in the Hangout Meet, because the students can collaborate or can see what you are doing or what you are writing in the Jamboard. So if you ask them to write their answer here, you can also see their answer right away. So you can collaborate with your students in the real time. Now, in order to erase this one, you can click the eraser, or you can clear the background. Or if it is not enough for you to see, you can zoom it in and zoom it out. You can also undo and redo your work. Now, the good thing with this Jamboard, another good thing is that if you're done with this frame and you don't want to erase it, you can go to another frame. So you just need to click next frame and take note. There are 20 frames that you can use in the Google Jamboard. So after, for example, you finish all the 20 frames, and you want to save it, you just go to this three dots here, more action, and you can download it as PDF, or you can save the frame as an image or make a copy of this. Okay, now if you want to share it to your students, you just need to click this one, share, and then type their name or type the name of your students to invite them in your Google Jamboard. So these are the features of the Google Jamboard.